Y'all, I tried everything to help heal my leaky gut, from prescription medications to expensive probiotic supplements, and nothing seemed to work until I started to drink this one powerful probiotic drink that's so easy to make, packed with tons of different strains of good gut bacteria that help heal my gut. And I'm going to share this recipe with you. The one drink that saved my gut is water kefir. Not dairy kefir, no. Water kefir, okay? You probably have seen dairy kefir in the stores, but I'm going to show you this dairy-free option because I'm lactose intolerant, and from my research and knowledge, majority of the BIPOC community is also lactose intolerant. So let's find alternatives to help heal our gut. Today, I am showing you how to make coconut water kefir with just 2 ingredients. Costs less than $20 for this, and you could remake this and remake this and remake this and remake this and remake this so you can take control of your health. Now let's talk about why coconut water kefir is Mother Nature's probiotic electrolyte drink. Like, it's so beautiful because we know coconut water is hydrating in itself, right? It has electrolytes like potassium, calcium, magnesium. But when you combine it with probiotics, you increase the digestibility as well of those nutrients. And you're helping your diversity in your gut bacteria so that you're fighting off pathogens. Like, that is so powerful. And this is why I'm sharing this with you. Hi y'all, I'm Jenny Mack. I'm a holistic nutritionist, and I'm grateful that you're here. My mission is to empower you to reclaim your health. And I'm going to show you how to take control of your health on this channel. That's what this channel is all about. Quick backstory on my gut health. A few years ago, I suffered a severe lupus flare, which left me hospitalized, and I had severe gut issues, y'all. I lost 1/3 my body weight. That's 45 pounds for reference. I had so many digestive issues, from gas, bloating, stomach pain, diarrhea, constipation. And I also was diagnosed with a condition called a hiatal hernia, where your stomach is stuck in your esophagus. So my body wasn't able to balance stomach acid to digest food and eliminate toxins. On top of being diagnosed with infectious colitis, right? I got an endoscopy done and I got a colonoscopy done to really look at my stomach and my colon and my digestive and my gut health. And it was inflamed. I had a leaky gut. And I remember asking the doctor what I should take to feel better. And the GI doctor specifically prescribed me with proton pump inhibitors, PPIs, told me to take some antacids like Tums, and keep it moving. No dietary advice was provided. And this left me confused and disgusted. Because a GI doctor just telling me to take medications and not change my diet, it did not add up. So this is when I went into my holistic nutrition bag, used the experience and knowledge that I already gained, and take control of my own health. So let me share with you how this probiotic supplement in liquid form, okay, something you can make at home, called coconut water kefir, has changed my gut health. Let's get into this recipe. Here's what you need to make coconut water kefir at home. Of course, you need the kefir grains. Okay, let me tell you all about these kefir grains. These are live and active cultures, okay? So when you compare this to probiotic supplements, for example, think of a garden filled with plush and beautiful growing plants and flowers and leaves and roots, right? That's what I think about when I think about live and active probiotics versus a garden that just has soil and seeds. That's how I would refer to the probiotic supplement. It needs to be fed, and there's no guarantee that when you drink that supplement, it's actually going to activate in your digestion. What's so great about these kefir greens is that once you invest in them, by the way, which costs less than $20, you won't have to buy them again. So it costs less than buying just 1 month's worth of probiotic supplements. Less than $20. You can buy the kefir grains, and because they're live and active cultures, they'll keep growing and growing and growing. You have kefir grains. You have kefir grains. Give it to your neighbors, your family, and your friends. You have kefir grains so that we can all be well. You need coconut water. Of course, I have 2 variations here, which I'll share with you. You need a clean and sterilized jar, which is 32 ounces, mason jar. And then you need to cover it. You could just use paper towel with the rubber band to keep the nasties out. Or if you want to step your game up, use a fermentation lid that releases the carbonation. And then I also have some towels because it's the winter time. We got to keep our fermentation warm. So we're going to put a towel around it. We're going to add about a 1/4 cup of kefir grains to our jar. And then we're going to add the coconut water. I'm telling y'all, it's that easy to make this recipe. But I want to show y'all this coconut water that is mature coconut water from a mature coconut where I made my own coconut milk. I made that in a video, which I'll link here. I'll show you how to do it. So we're going to use the mature coconut water to make this recipe, and then we're going to complete it with more coconut water here. And when you buy coconut water, you want to look at the ingredients and make sure there's no added sugar, okay? We just want 100% coconut water. We're going to add our fermented coconut water, and then we're going to supplement it with some other coconut water from a young coconut. You fill it up to the top. And that's really the hardest part of making this. That's it. And then we're going to take our paper towels and cover it because this is an aerobic fermentation process, which I'll talk more about later. Basically, it needs air. The probiotic cultures need room to breathe and dance like that. They're going to feed onto the sugars to activate the probiotics. It's a beautiful thing. After you prepare your kefir grains and coconut water, again, I told you it was super simple. I'm going to allow the natural fermentation process to take place. Remember, because it's a colder climate, it might need a little bit more warmth. You want to hug your kefir. You want to hug your kefir to cultivate it in a way that's nourished and nurtured, just like you. And I like to put it in a high cabinet because, yes, heat rises. And I like to let my towels hang out a bit so I remember that it's there. And you want to check this often. All right, it's been 24 hours since we fermented our coconut water kefir, and as you can see, there are some bubbles. You want to check for those bubbles that let you know that the fermentation process is happening. The good gut bacteria is eating the sugars, and the byproduct are healthy, live, and active bacteria cultures. It's been 48 hours later, and this coconut water kefir is ready. There are some key tips to remember when making coconut water kefir. It's going to take about 24 to 48 hours to fully ferment. In colder months, it might take another day. In warmer months, it might take less days. So just keep that in mind. Check for bubbly. You want to make sure that your fermentation is happening, your cultures are eating your sugars and releasing the byproduct of billions of probiotic strains to help your gut, okay? So those are some indicators that it might be ready. Give it a smell. It might smell tangy, sour, a little bit of sweet. That's how you know it's ready. You could give it a little taste as well. Now, if there's some mold growing and it smells off, maybe it's not a good idea to drink. Coconut water kefir, as I mentioned, has helped me heal my gut. So if you're someone that's dealing with digestive issues like bloating, gas, stomach pain, constipation, and just not feeling well in your body, you might want to give kefir a try. Let me know what else you would like to see on my channel. Coconut water kefir. Don't fear coconut water kefir. Don't fear coconut water kefir. It's here to save that gut. It's here to save that gut. Say what? Now let's strut. Coconut water kefir. It's here to save that gut. It's here to save that gut. Say what? Coconut water kefir.
Refreshing,
Don't
bubbly,
fear. It's here
tangy,
to save that gut.
hydrating.